中啊唔得，咁咪聽話咯。
啲人個話食椰粥就即係話你食個椰粥喎，即係話面個卷咁喎，即係有啲係咁樣啊。
以前啲人中意含蓄啲啊嘛，唔中意話你面個打交啊咁啊嘛。
你係直接啲喎師兄。
其實你有冇啲勁招未過俾我咧？
見到又話辛苦，
唔辛苦唔辛苦，有冇啲絕世秘技啦？打贏等嗰隻咧，
贏等嗰隻
係啊。
以前有句説話叫做標子不出門，唔會玩俾人睇嘅意思。
Hey, come and do Chinese Kung Fu. Come and learn Wing Chun. Do this, you're crazy. Go, 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 go! Keep firing down range!
有壓力啊！點知打師傅嘅啫？
傳說詠春拳特別適合喺廣東民居嘅橫街窄巷中使用。
詠春就一樣好自然嘅，好符合人體力學嘅一種運動。
相比其他功夫，詠春短橋扎馬喺狹窄嘅環境之下特別靈活。
如果係反清復明用嘅，都唔會係同你慢慢玩嘅啦。咁所以都係要好實用、好快就即係可以擊倒對手嘅一種武術咯。
經過長達200年不斷實踐，詠春拳從實戰中不斷改良，成為實而不華嘅功夫。Christopher 係香港少見嘅外籍詠春師傅，佢以前做過美國海軍陸戰隊，又打過摔角同埋拳擊。14年前，佢揸住幾百蚊美金，隻身嚟到香港學詠春。幾年之後，已經成為師傅。
Basically, I lived at the school, you know? I mean, I was training 14 to 16 hours a day. Some people would go in there just for fun. Some people were there. They've been there for so long. And I came in, it was just, you know, nonstop. You know, I wasn't there to make friends. I wasn't there to please anyone else. I was there to make myself the best fighter that I could be, the best warrior that I could be. Yeah, pat. 1, 2, 3, cross the bridge. It's okay, you can punch, yeah? We still want forward action. Ready?
Christopher 選擇詠春，其實同佢喜歡研究近身格鬥有關。
When you look at the Wing Chun and its roots, it really is a street fighting martial art. That's the beauty of it.
Good.
Millions of Wing Chun practitioners around the world, but so few turn it into an effective fighting system. I'm here, right? This is really what I focus on, is making my instruction towards the Wing Chun as a fighting system. Look at the number of martial arts practitioners out there in the world. 95% of them, they focus on the hand. 70% of fights that happen in the street, there's always a weapon involved. There's a knife, or there's a stick, or there's a bottle, or there's a gun, there's something, right? People don't like to fight fair. A little bit of motion.
喺菲律賓呢個靶場 ，Christopher 搞咗一個訓練課程，將詠春融入槍械使用當中。同傳統師傅唔同 ，Christopher 教嘅唔止係拳腳功夫，佢更注重喺唔同嘅環境之下，詠春拳可以點樣應用。
Whatever situation occurs, I try to think of, you know, how could I respond with my footwork? If my VIP is just kind of standing there and I want to have my good footwork, so if I show you in the Bill G, we have the basic footwork, and I need to shield, so immediately my footwork's here. I put my VIP behind me as I draw my weapon, and then I retract. See my footwork. Okay, how do I move? He's attacking me. Boom, I immediately attack him, palm strike to the ear, punch to the face, chop to the neck, whichever. I maintain the protection to my weapon system, and I get him out of the way. And now, I have a nice human barricade. Boom, 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 I can shoot.